We're at a point now where you cannot deny men's health, like going down the drain, like hormonal, mental, physical, all of it, dude. And it's all synergistic. But for so long, when I talk about this or anyone else talked about this, there was so much gaslighting in the comments. People saying, oh, this is a myth. Quit pushing this bullshit. You're just holding men to some prehistoric standards of toxic. Shut up. Look around, man. Men's health is struggling, especially the mental health. Like, there's some serious hormonal issues that nobody wants to talk about. And I'm sure this video, anytime I even use the word hormonal or anything, the reach is just like plummeted. They don't want to, push videos like this. Obviously, I don't give a shit. Fuck them. I don't give a shit. This is like more important than most of the stuff people talk about. From 18 to 80 years old, you talk to men now, no ambition, no drive, no positive thought that's rattling around their brain. You can't put a positive thought in their mind. You try to put a positive thought in their mind and they just crawl down in a hole and just cry. Like, I don't know if it's just what we're eating. I don't know if it's something environmental that we're ingesting. I don't know if it's because of technology just effing our brains up. I don't know if it's all of the above. But this is something where it's at a point now where we can't ignore this anymore. Like I've said in other videos, like jokingly, I go to the store, go to the gym. Women in my area are getting like bigger and stronger. Bigger, stronger, more confident, more ambitious, more masculine. And the men are like withering down and becoming weaker in every way. So you tell me what's going on to change that, to flip-flop that. What is it? Because I don't know. You tell me what it is. At what point do people stop ignoring this? Like, at what point does it become really mainstream for people to talk about this? At what point? How much more does it need to change? Again, I can only speak for my city and the things I see from other big cities or hear about from you guys. At what point do we stop ignoring this? At what point do we admit, like, hey, something weird's going on now? At what point do we say, hey, there is something weird going on now and we better fix this? Hell, I'll be honest. In my city, it might be too far gone. Like, it might be too far gone already. Because, again, I go to, like, the gym, talk to young men. I look at their bodies and stuff and I'm going, damn, like, it was never like this when I was a kid. I remember when I was 18 years old, even though I was broke, even though I didn't have a pot to piss in, I was still ambitious. I still had a drive. I still hopped out of bed and fist bumping everybody and let's go conquer the world. You don't have that anymore. That's like non-existent. At the lack of offending everybody, all you hear now is people whining and crying. Again, 18 to 80, I don't even care the age, but it's really sad when I see young people like this. All they do is cry and complain. Everybody just sad all the time. And the only excuse everyone says is economy. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. But a lot of people have been broke throughout history and they still had healthy hormone levels. So it's like, you can say what you want about any issue that would make a person depressed. That's fair. But let's act like men's mental health issues and like overall health issues is not something we need to fix. Like, I don't give a shit what external economic issue you want to bring up. That is not what I'm talking about. If a lot of these young men won the lottery tomorrow, they probably still wouldn't smile very much. They still wouldn't have much ambition or drive. Like, there is something seriously going on. And again, I'll say this. How much longer until we finally start talking about this and like sounding the alarms that something is wrong? Even like, bro, all my friends that I've grown up with, we all make jokes and talk about how people are aging so much faster than they used to. Like, look around, dude. And this might even be a good topic for a separate video. People are aging way faster than they used to. When I was a kid, it didn't seem like many people had gray hair until they were like 50 and above. Every 30-something-year-old now that I know has a fair amount of gray hair. Even like wrinkles and stuff. Like, the last 5 years of my life have been super stressful. And I've aged pretty hard in the last 5 years, but I still look pretty good for my age. Most people that I grew up with, they do not look good in their late 30s and early 40s. They do not look good. Most 25-year-olds I know now that I see do not look good. They look horrible. And all everyone says is, yeah, the stress. Yeah, stress matters more than anything, probably as much as anything. But I'm gonna be honest, dude. Something else is going on. Don't stifle me too much, YouTube. But something else is going on. Something has changed, dude. Something in the air has changed. Something environmental. You can't just tell me I'm crazy, dude. Some people are going to. Anytime you make claims like this, people say, oh, you're crazy. Nah, man. Something's going on, dude. Something has changed to where even like the little discussions of like time moving faster, and doesn't it seem like that? Yeah, it does. And it seems like people are aging faster, and it feels like people are void of ambition and void of happiness. It's like they can't even feel happiness. You can do something right in front of their face, and they're like, for some reason, I can't get excited. I can't be happy. And if you do feel it, it's fleeting. It's so fleeting. And of course, that's a thing, but it's never been this quickly fleeting. And it's showing everywhere, dude. Relationships are almost impossible now. It's so rare to meet somebody, even on a friendship level, that you click with or that you can even be around. Let alone romantically. Is it just the perfect storm of technology and outside environmental things and our diets in general, which I guess could be environmental? It's got to be like this weird perfect storm. But I'm starting to really, really worry. And I'm actually worrying that more people are not worried. And that so many people still try to get mad when you say this, or still try to rebut this with bullshit. Even guys that are trying to like do better. A lot of men today that are trying to work their ass off and do better in like the gym, and their bodies aren't responding like men's bodies used to. The gym's a perfect analogy. I look around the gym now. Most men are not responding that well to exercise. And women are responding way better now. Like, it's crazy. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe this is all just my skewed perspective. Maybe my outlook on the world is skewing this, but I don't think so. Even if we just want to talk on a physical level, the women in my area that I see, especially in like the gyms, they're making progress at a way faster rate than men. I see a lot of young men that are going hard, man. They've been going hard for a year. The bodies aren't changing at all. Like 18, 19-year-old men that are going hard in the gym and their bodies are like getting worse. And the women are having a great V-taper and capped delts. And what is up with that? What is up with that? Can somebody please explain that to me? Again, I know that a lot of it's probably just depression in general or lack of morale from whatever you want to bring up. The economy and this and that and having no future. That's fair. Definitely fair. But shouldn't we at least start talking about these like outside things that are causing it? Even like the deodorants we use and the things we're eating and the weird stuff that could be going on in the world around us, in our environment. Weird things that could be in the air and the water. And again, I'm sure YouTube's not going to like me even like subtly trying to dance around this. I don't know, dude. This is weird though. This is weird. I don't have an answer. I'm just sitting here running my big mouth. But I hope at some point soon it becomes very mainstream to start talking about this, because it's at a point now where I don't think we can ignore it. Like, I don't think even the naysayers can ignore it at this point.